All right, if you're managing a fiber optic network for a school or a university, you know you're playing a whole different ballgame. It is an incredibly unique challenge. So today, we're going to dive into a solution that's designed specifically to bring some serious clarity and control to that complex world. Let's just start with a really direct question. Is your campus network an asset or is it a liability? And it's a critical question because your network's performance has a direct impact on your institution's ability to even function. A slow network isn't just some minor inconvenience, no way. That's an online class crashing mid-lecture or a multi-million-dollar research lab losing its critical data.
I mean, think about it. You're juggling dozens, maybe hundreds of interconnected buildings. You've got cables running everywhere, inside and out. Every classroom needs flawless connectivity. The research labs are demanding maximum performance, and, of course, the administration has to run without a single hiccup. It is a massive, sprawling puzzle. And the way most campuses are forced to manage it, well, that's where the real problem starts. Let me just show you exactly what I mean.
Okay, so you've got your plans for all the underground and aerial cables. They're stored in one system. Probably a folder full of old CAD files or a bunch of spreadsheets.
And then, all your schematics for the indoor equipment, the patch panels, the switches, all that good stuff, yeah, that lives in a completely different database or some other piece of software.
So, when you need that complete picture, that end-to-end view, it just doesn't exist. It's nowhere. No one person has that single, unified overview of the entire network. And this right here is the real problem: information fragmentation. When all your critical data lives in these separate silos, your teams can't collaborate, troubleshooting turns into a nightmare, and trying to plan for the future, that becomes pure guesswork. This is precisely the headache that Zonedge was designed to cure. The whole vision is to completely eliminate this fragmentation. It's about moving you away from juggling separate systems and wasting time, and into a world where you have one unified map that gives you total clarity and lets you respond in an instant.
So what does unified vision actually mean in the real world? Well, imagine being able to trace a single fiber's complete journey. I'm talking from the main data center, across the campus green, into the science building, and right up to a specific port in a specific classroom, and seeing it all on one interactive map. That is the kind of power we're talking about.
Now, Zonedge delivers this vision, not with some patchwork of different tools that you have to stitch together, but through a single integrated platform. It covers the entire life cycle of your network. So let's take a look at how it all works together.
You've got three core components that work as a team. First, there's Zonedge GIS. Think of this as your command center for all design, inventory, and management. Then you have Zonedge Web, which is the collaboration hub. It gives everyone from engineering to admin access through a simple web browser. And finally, there's Zonedge Terrain, the absolute essential tool for your techs in the field, letting them update data right on the spot. They all work together, seamlessly.
Okay, so that's the theory. But how does this actually make your life easier day to day? Let's walk through a few real-world scenarios that you've probably dealt with more times than you can count.
Okay, scenario 1. A new research lab needs 20 high-performance connections, and they need them yesterday. With Zonedge, you plan the fiber assignments and document every single connection before a single cable is pulled. Or how about this one? It's Monday morning and the dean's office is down. Instead of a frantic campus-wide search, you just instantly trace the fiber's path on the map, pinpoint the failure, and send a tech to the exact location. And when it comes to growth, you can plan expansions intelligently because you know exactly what you have and where you have it.
And all of this, it translates into real, tangible, daily wins for you and your teams. We're talking about fundamentally changing how you operate for the better.
This means you're diagnosing problems in minutes, not hours. You're making smart planning decisions based on real data, not guesswork. Your inventory is always up to date. And the most important part? It all leads to a much better, more reliable experience for your students, faculty, and staff. Your teams can actually collaborate, and you can finally shift from being reactive to being proactive with your maintenance.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds like a huge, expensive enterprise system. But Zonedge was actually built to be a strategic and affordable investment specifically for the education sector.
Let's just break it down. You need a solution that fits your budget. Zonedge delivers enterprise-level features that are tailored for education budgets. You need an integrated platform so your teams can actually work together. That is its core design. You need to access it from anywhere on campus. It's cloud-based and mobile-ready. And of course, you need rock-solid security for your critical network data, and Zonedge provides it. When it comes down to it, it's really all about this one powerful idea. Your fiber network is the digital backbone of your entire educational mission. It is, without a doubt, one of the most strategic assets you have, and it absolutely deserves to be managed with a tool that matches its importance. By moving to a unified platform like this, you're not just managing a network, you're securing the very foundation that supports all the learning and research for years and years to come. Start designing, operating, and innovating your fiber optic network today.